As soon as you say end time, they say, whoa, the end of the world. When's it going to be? And you can see this mask of fear. I'm not telling you the end time is coming. I'm telling you, you live in it right now. Daniel chapter number 7, verse number 4. The first beast was like a lion. We have the eagle used continually to depict the United States of America. You see it on governmental We are the generation for which these that you will not miss one segment of understanding the end time, because I've had many people tell me it's changed their life forever. Many of the major prophecies of the Bible are given to us 2, 3, some of them as high as 4 or 5 times. There is not any chance it's not going to happen, because it's in your Bible, it's prophesied, and the prophecies always come back.
전 세계에서 이스라엘 말고 유대인들이 제일 많이 살고 있는 나라가 미국이라고 하죠. 뉴욕에는 100만 명의 유대인들이 있고요. 브루클린에는 한 30만 명의 유대인들이 있다고 하는데, 그 미국으로 찾아가서 이스라엘의 예슈아를 믿는 메시아닉 청년들이 뉴요커에게, 그리고 브루클린에 있는 정통 유대인들에게 예슈아의 복음을 전하는 그런 일들이 있었다고 합니다. 정말 놀라운 일들이죠. 그 전도팀을 이끌고 미국에 다녀오신 분이 바로 Chosen People Ministry 이스라엘 텔아비브 대표입니다. 데이빗 트루벡 씨인데, 오늘은 그 데이빗 트루벡 씨와 도대체 어떻게 이스라엘의 메시아닉 청년들이 미국까지 가서 복음을 전할 생각을 했는지, 오늘은 좀 그런 이야기를 들어보려고 합니다. 데이빗 트루벡 만나서 반갑습니다. 어떻게 이스라엘의 메시아닉 청년들이 미국에 가서 복음을 전할 생각을 했는지 그 동기를 좀 설명을 해주시죠.
In Tel Aviv lives the biggest Jewish community in the world. Around 3 million Jewish people live here in Tel Aviv. And we have an opportunity every day share the gospel with these people that live here. And but when I think about it, a second biggest place of Jewish community is in New York City. You know, New York is a huge city, 9 million people. And more than 1 million of them is Jewish people. I am encouraged even only to think about it. Every 1 of 10 people on the streets of New York is Jewish people. And when I heard about project of Chosen People Ministry to make a conference and to outreach, to go to the streets of New York and outreach and share the gospel with the Jewish people on the streets of New York, it encouraged me, and I said we as Israel team, as Israel young people, should be part of this conference. We have 2 parts of outreach mission, and first week we stay in Brooklyn, that most of the people in Brooklyn is religion people, and the second week we stay in Manhattan. Manhattan is very secular people. We have many very secular people.
뉴욕의 일반 미국인들, 뉴요커들에게 복음을 전하는 건 뭐 그렇다 치더라도 브루클린에 살고 있는 유대인들은 제가 알기로도 정통 유대인들이거든요. 그들에게 예수와의 복음을 전하러 간다라는 거, 이거는 용기가 필요한 일 아닙니까?
I want to say that I really have experience with both of groups because when I was child, I have experience with Jewish religion education. I received my education in religion school and in yeshiva, and I know how to use the prophecy and how to use the Old Testament to explain about Jesus, because Jesus is a part. All the Old Testament he speaks about Jesus. I want to bring you example. We have a book that we also share on the streets of New York. Isaiah 53 explained that Dr. Mitch Glaser wrote. You know, if you read this chapter of Isaiah by yourself, it is very clearly that it speaks about Jesus. But Rabbi speculated with this chapter so much, and they make so many explanations about this chapter that and all this explanation for one reason explain to Jewish people that this chapter is not about Jesus. But we share this book, and people that are really interesting, they can read and can understand that this chapter speaks about Jesus.
브루클린에서 만난 그 정통 유대인들에게 이사야서 53장을 예로 들어서 이렇게 설명을 하니까 잘 알아듣던가요? 반응은 어떻습니까?
I believe that when we come to the streets, and usually I speak about the religion section of Brooklyn, we have a good conversation. Sometimes we come to the synagogue, and first of all, on the morning, I put feeling with them, and I pray with them. And they know that I know Jewish prayers, I am a Jewish, and I respect their faith. I respect Judaism. I also think Judaism is an amazing tradition, but they lost a main point. They lost Yeshua. And after this, that we put feeling together and we pray together, we begin our conversation. I want to be very clear. No one of them, I don't know if I should say it in interview, but no one of them doesn't receive Jesus in the synagogue and say, I want to pray a prayer of the gospel. But we have a good conversation. I believe that we see something, and I believe that one day we will see fruits of our mission, of our outreach, of this outreach in Brooklyn.
이번에 아웃리치를 통해서 그 정통 유대인들에게 복음을 전하고 미국 사람들에게 복음을 전하는 것도 좋지만은 이번 그 아웃리치를 통해서 그 동참했던 이스라엘의 메시아닉 청년들에게도 큰 어떤 도전이 되는 그런 계기가 됐을 것 같아요.
After the day, we pray together, and I need to encourage them and pray about them. It was not maybe not easy experience with the religion people, but I think it is when we share the love of Yeshua with other people, we share the gospel, we grow in the faith, and I believe that they grow in the faith in this period of 2 weeks.
현장에서 그 유대인들에게 이렇게 막 이사야서 53장에 등장하는 그가 바로 예슈아다라고 이야기했을 때 유대인들이 아주 강하게 거부하고 막 심지어는 논쟁도 일어났을 것 같은데 논쟁이 일어난 적이 있긴 있었습니까?
Yeah, it is very sadly for me. When we was in the Brooklyn, there was a place 770. Place belonged to Chabad. It's like a Chabad house. It is a people that believe that Rebbe Schneerson, she is a Messiah. And when I spoke with this chapter, they say me, you are right. You are right. This chapter spoke not about Israel. This chapter spoke about Messiah. But you know who is a Messiah? Rabbi Schneerson is a right Messiah. And I respect them. But for me, it is so sadly to hear it. It is, we should continue to pray for them. And that God will open their hearts and their eyes to see a real Messiah.
이사야서 53장에 대해서 그 거부감을 느끼고 있는 그 유대인들에게 혹시 그 이사야 53장 그 책자, explained 그 책자를 이렇게 주기도 합니까?
There is an interesting point that I want to share with you. Sometimes when you speak with people in the synagogue or in some place with many people, and this religion people is very opposite you, and they don't want to listen anything, and you say, okay, I respect you, I respect your opinion. If you don't want to listen, I will go to the other place. And you go, and somebody run after you, and they say, for me it was interesting. Please give me this book. I will read it in my home, and I will think about it. And we have such experience. But we doesn't share this book to everyone. Only people that is interesting.
가서 전도만 하는 것이 아니라 어떤 그 관심 있는 사람과 전화번호를 주고받거나 이메일을 주고받으면서 계속해서 관계를 이렇게 유지하고 그런 식으로 하기도 합니까?
There is a religion people that have a Facebook account, not on their names, and they continue. It is on the other name, and they continue to communicate with me and ask the question, and we have continued to build relationship with them. There is even some people that want and participate in Messianic congregations. Maybe not in the main meetings, but they come to the more small and more home meetings. As we see a good fruits of it. It a lot of work, a lot of prayer, but slowly we see that mindset of Jewish people begin to change.
그렇게 전도를 하다 보면은 정통 유대인들 중에 본격적으로 한번 예슈아에 대해서 그리고 신약 성경에 대해서 한번 토론해보자 이렇게 제의해 온 적도 있습니까?
When I was a child, I can think about it. That now to debate about it. This is crazy idea. For me as a Jewish, it is amazing to think about it. That Jewish religion people won't debate about it. Before it was before 100 years or 50 years. It was a crazy idea. Why I should to debate about it? I know that New Testament, of course, is anti-Semitic in Jewish, but now God begin to change something in mind, and they say, let's debate about it. Big event of Jewish religion people and Messianic believers to debate about New Testament.
어떤 것이었습니까?
We have a debate between Dr. Michael Brown and Rabbi Shmuley Boteach. And issue was, is New Testament is an anti-Semitic book? Because for 1,000 years, it was not question for Jewish people. Every Jewish person understood or thought that New Testament is anti-Semitic book. And now God begin to change a Jewish mindset. They begin to ask question. If is the New Testament is anti-Semitic book? And we have this debate, and hundreds of people participate and was a part of this debate. They come to see it, and thousands saw it online. And it is also for me it was very important that it doesn't was just a debate between Christian and Jewish rabbi. It was Jewish Messianic rabbi and teacher Michael Brown and Orthodox rabbi Shmuley Boteach, very famous rabbi. People call him American rabbi. And they have such conversation. And I believe that this conversation is step to change the stereotype of Jewish mindset about New Testament.
데이빗 트루벡 씨께서 생각하시기에 유대인들은 워낙 이 토론하기를 좋아하는 사람들이라고 제가 알고 있는데 어떻습니까? 정통 유대인들이 이해하고 있는 그들만의 믿음 가운데 이사야서 53장에서 이야기하는 그가 예수님이다라는 것을 논리 정연하게 설명을 하고 설득을 하면은 이스라엘의 정통 유대인들이 그것을 받아들이고 이 결국 예수님 얘기네라고 생각을 하고 혹시 예슈아를 믿게 되는 그럴 수도 있다 이렇게 이야기하실 수 있겠습니까?
If we can explain our position by the scriptures according to the Old Testament, not say that it is a new religion, new way of seeing. It is like a continuation of Old Testament. As I say, it is very important to explain Jewish people. It's very important to operate with Old Testament prophecy, and very important to pray for people that they can receive something spiritual in their hearts, not only in the mind, in the hearts, to receive the love of Jesus.
지난번에 뉴욕에 가셔서 뉴욕에 왔다 갔다 하는 사람들에게 반유대주의를 거부하는 그런 캠페인도 열었다고 들었습니다. 그 얘기도 좀 해주시죠.
Chosen People Ministry. We want to share the gospel with our people, but we also want to serve our people. We want to serve Jewish people. And you know, it is a big problem outside of Israel. It is anti-Semitic. And I will bring you a very simple example. And the 28th of July this year, we have a big march, and we talk about anti-Semitism. We talk about the hate, against the hate Jewish people, because Jewish people are persecuted only because of their identity. And in this day, in the North Miami Beach, there was an anti-Semitic attack, and Jewish man was shot in the front of synagogue. It is a real problem. It is a relevant problem today in our society. And we go to the streets and we share the gospel with Jewish people, and we share with secular American and Christian American about this issue of anti-Semitism. Today, in our day, anti-Semitism begin to receive a new face. They call it anti-Zionism. And they say, it doesn't matter about Jewish people that live around the world, but we matter about Israel. It is a bad country, and we should, and they say we should boycott Israeli businesses. And I am very worried about it. I will explain you why. My grandfather told me, Hitler, he spread the idea to boycott Jewish businesses. And he said, we should boycott Jewish businesses. And Jewish people doesn't matter about them. They say, we have good businesses. Germany continue to come and buy and communicate with us and make a business with us. But you know, 9 years after, he began to kill Jewish people. And we know, you can check it by yourself. These organizations that speak against Israel, against Zionism, their real idea is destroy Jewish nation. And we speak very clearly about this in the United States, and I believe that hearts of many Christians and even not believers, American people was open to listen about it, to listen a message against anti-Semitism and against the hate.
앞으로도 계속 가서 캠페인 하실 거죠?
Chosen People, United States, they want to do it in New York City. And I think this year they also do a Shalom Philadelphia, and they want maybe to do it Shalom Brazil. I think and our office in the United States have a huge plans about it, and I think they invite everyone to come and be part of this conference, to learn how to share the gospel with the Jewish people, and be part of our activities as a debate or march against anti-Semitism, or maybe other kind of activities, to come to Jewish soup kitchen and help there to share the gospel and share the love to the Jewish people.
뉴욕과 브루클린에 있는 유대인들에게, 그리고 미국 사람들에게 예수의 복음을 전하는 우리 이스라엘의 메시아닉 청년들이 앞으로도 계속 미국을 방문해서 그런 일들이 진행됐으면 좋겠고요. 우리 데이비드 트루벡 씨께서 하시는 그 사역도 더 많이 활발하게 진행되지 않을까 이렇게 생각합니다. 이렇게 오늘 저하고 긴 시간 이야기해 주시고 또 오늘 제 질문에 대답해 주셔서 너무 고맙습니다. Thank you very much. Thank you.